If you look at, for example, we looked at childcare, and we know that people have trouble finding available childcare, or it's too expensive. And we often think of that as a problem of families, and if we take care of that issue, we're trying to help families. It's kind of like considered a handout. But if you think about it, and we know from our own data, if childcare is too expensive or not available, then people are not going back to work, or they're missing work, or they're not going back to school, so they're not participating in the economy. So of course, if someone wants to stay home with their children, that's totally great, but they should have that choice. And if they make that choice, if they don't pay so much for their child care, then they're contributing to a successful economy.
Contributing to an economy, also contributing to employers who need that stability, who need that workforce.
Yes, and they can potentially be partners too. Right now, if we got everything back into equilibrium between supply and demand and pricing was fair, we'd add an extra $5 billion to the state's economy because we'd have more people working, making more money, paying tax revenues. We just have to come up with some clever ways, depending on where we are in the business cycle, of implementing this stuff.
Yeah.
But on so many of these projects, you can start having a positive return on investment for the taxpayer within the next year. There's longer term things that we talked about, like with transportation, you want to look at benefits over a couple of decades, things like that. But these types of programs, they can be implemented this coming year and yield a positive return the next.